Hey YouTube, Rico Knows here. Going to talk to you guys about the hidden gem that I have identified on Virginia Tech for this season. If you're not aware, I am pointing out one hidden gem on every single team in America for the 2024 football season. If you want to see all the other hidden gems, go to the homepage. Go to the Rico Knows homepage on YouTube, click on the playlist, find College Football Hidden Gems playlist, and then go watch all the videos, and you'll find out about all the players nobody's talking about. Okay? Because that's my goal. That's my aim. I typically try to find guys who are backups, people who are going to be their first year starting, things of this nature. But in this regard, I looked over Virginia Tech's roster, and I decided the player I wanted to point out to you guys is Sam Brumfield. He's a linebacker. Shout out to him. He's a twin. Okay? He's got a twin sister, I believe. Her name is Myra. Nonetheless, Sam here, this is pretty cool. If I was around when Sam was in high school, if I was around on TikTok, on YouTube, he would have been a Rico Knows certified player. Straight up. Goes to Pearl High School. I want you to know something. From Pearl, Mississippi, I just did a film review on a kid from Pearl, Mississippi, and I was trying to look him up right now, and I apologize. I'm forgetting his name right now, but he just committed to Army. One of these young kids, it's one of the very first videos I ever did. I was actually talking about that he needed to read better as a safety, like read the linemen and react better, read pulling guards, read down blocks on tackles, read different stunts, whatever it is. So anyways, I did a film review. I know this area well. Right, Mississippi. Some of the kids in this area get under-recruited, and they got to take a different route to get to this level. Look at Sam Brumfield. Just had a 4.0 GPA last semester, so we know he's extremely smart. He gets on the field, and the IQ pops on tape. But one thing he does is he meets the runner with violence. Everything he does is intentional. It hurts. He's been tackling everybody for years, over 100 tackles every single season like it's nothing. He's been doing it since high school. You see it here, 123 tackles, 93 tackles, 115 tackles. Last year, 80-something tackles. He's just out there. He played the most snaps of any linebacker at Middle Tennessee State. Now, this is a guy who was a middle linebacker at Middle Tennessee State transferring to Virginia Tech. But when you go watch his huddle tape, they gave him 0 stars coming out of high school. Shout out to 24/7 Sports. 0 stars. He's been starting in college. He had to go the JUCO route. But go watch the tape. Go watch the tape. It's right here. You're going to see this man right here running downhill, and tell me this doesn't look like a Division I linebacker. What was so hard? This guy came to hurt you. He came to hit. He's right here. We got a 3-man front slant. You're going nowhere. You watch the tape and you say, that looks like an FBS level linebacker. And all he's done is play great. All he's done is lead his team. It's a playmaker. But let me tell you guys the cool story about this and how he got on my radar. Because obviously I watch every single game in America. I watch every single team. I record everything, and I watch them back again in the offseason. And when I go back and watch film, I'm typically looking for transfers. And I'm looking for those interesting stories. So let me tell you one of these stories here about Sam Brumfield. Sam Brumfield played at Middle Tennessee State, and 2 seasons ago, Middle Tennessee State defense led the country in turnovers. They had, I think it was DeCorian Patterson at corner, and he had like 10 interceptions or something crazy, maybe 7, 9, something, maybe 9. And he transferred to UCF. I don't know if that worked out, but I don't think it did. But teams wanted to learn, what is Middle Tennessee State doing so well that they're causing all these turnovers? And one of those teams that was willing to try to learn from them was Virginia Tech. And Brent Pry and his whole staff, they said, man, we need to increase our turnover rate. We need to study whatever Middle Tennessee State's doing. So they got the tape, and they started watching and studying Middle Tennessee State. I need to know what they're doing to cause this many turnovers. Are they tricking the quarterbacks pre-snap? Are they doing different things that we don't normally do within our scheme? How can we emulate what they're doing? And what Virginia Tech saw on tape was the middle linebacker, Sam Brumfield, making plays. And they annotated it. Man, that guy forces fumbles. He fills the alley well. He forces plays back to the inside. He is the inside. There's just a bunch of different things he's doing well. Dropping into coverage, maybe a tip pass, getting it to a DB, just being there. Your presence. Right? Dropping the second layer of the defense. If you didn't know, the first layer is the defensive line. Second layer is the linebackers. And the third layer is the secondary. So when you try to make it harder for them to layer those throws, it's just about presence, angles, spacing. And they noticed this linebacker, Sam Brumfield, is amazing. They loved what they saw on tape. They annotated and said, yo, this guy's good. We like this kid. He's better than our linebackers. So when he hits the transfer portal, I'm not saying there was any tampering. But when he hit the transfer portal, there was one team out there that knew all about him. They've been studying the way this man plays. And he hits hard, and he makes plays, and he gets to the ball. And they said Sam Brumfield. They made him a priority. Now, Virginia Tech is loaded for next season. They return a number of starters, if you will. But this is the leader of the defense. No, I know. We got Powell. We got Antoine, the edge rusher who transferred in from Florida last year. But I got to name a hidden gem. Somebody nobody knows. The casual fan doesn't know. The casual ACC football watcher doesn't know. Somebody who doesn't watch Middle Tennessee State. I'm here to tell you Sam Brumfield caught the eye of coaches because of how he played at that echelon and that level. But if you go back and watch the tape, it's not hard to see, man. That guy is making plays. The impact is there. You go to the JUCO route. And by the second year, you have the team in the national championship. Defense wins championships. Now, I don't know if they won that. I don't think they did win it. But I'm telling you, they got there. These recruiting websites giving Sam Brumfield 0 stars should be ashamed of themselves. They don't know what they're doing. This is a young man who has balled out of control. Shout out to Pearl, Mississippi, having great players getting overlooked. But that stops today. I'm not going to overlook it. I'm going to tell you, Sam Brumfield, one of the best damn linebackers nobody's talking about. Watch the tape. He looks great. That's my hidden gem for Virginia Tech. I'm just letting you know they're going to be loaded this year. I believe in Virginia Tech this year. Shout out to them. Shout out to Sam Brumfield. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Keep watching the playlist, y'all. You'll learn about all the hidden gems. Go on.